I think people who support public television understand that if for any reason public television disappeared, there would be a huge void in this country. It means so much to so many people. It means a lot. As many channels, hundreds, I don't know how many are available, none of them really compare to what you can get on public television. It is the quality of the material that they present, and it's appropriate for every age group, from toddlers to people in their 90s, 100s. There is something there that will cause the individual to really enjoy that programming. There's just no comparison. It's the quality of its program. I try to make a connection with the donor because what we do is important, and I want to convey that through the call to make sure that they understand that we appreciate them and that what they do is important to the organization itself, because the organization could not do its work without people like them. And so that's the core of what I do, to make sure that they understand their importance.
I managed to strike up a rapport with people in a short matter of time. And you got a script, but I mean, anybody on the other end of the phone could tell if you're reading from a script. So, you know, I might mention parts of that script. I'm just casual, like right now. And I think people can just tell when you're reading from a script. You know, I try to engage the person on the other phone to some degree. I was talking to a donor to renew his membership, WTTW. As I'm taking his information, credit card and this and that, he said, by the way, I just thought I'd share with you, I don't even own a TV. And I was taken aback for a second, and then I thought, well, it's pretty apparent this guy's doing this for the benefit of others. And so then I took it a little further in my mind, and I used that on the phone sometimes. I said, I use it today, I use it today. I said to a lady, I said, you know, she was reluctant to, well, she moved into a nursing home, didn't have TV anymore. She said, I don't watch it anymore. And I said, well, let me share something with you. And I told her about the guy. And I said about how he told me, you know, he was renewing, but he said he didn't even have a TV. And I said, I don't know if you've ever thought of this before, but there are many economically disadvantaged families with children, as well as a lot of seniors on fixed incomes. And in both instances, they can't afford cable, or they can't afford satellite. The only quality programming they can avail themselves of or to is the programming we put out there, and we couldn't do that without your support. I said, I don't know if you've heard about that. You know, the benefit that others get from that. The longer you're in this kind of work, naturally the more information you pick up. And of course, I read everything I can get my hands on. You know, as long as you feel comfortable on the phone, and I guess you have to have some confidence in yourself as well. That helps.
20 years ago, you had, you know, your major CBS and ABC and NBC, and now you've got a whole different world out there, and so people trust or feel comfortable tuning into PBS for that reason. Also, things like Frontline, American Experience, Ken Burns with his various documentaries. Masterpiece Theater is very popular. The children's programs are popular. In fact, I even had a grandmother who was so excited because her grandchildren learned English by watching the children's programs. You have, you know, thousands of people getting their GEDs via public television, as well as the early learning experience for the children. We hear all kinds of stories, and you have to be able to empathize with them. And so even though they may not be able to give that given phone call, you have to be polite and remember that they've been a long time member and they'll support again. So it's important to respect their situation.